Hi, I'm Dwayne Dalman, and this is the latest development. I'm here today with Jennifer Rice, real estate specialist for the City of Fairfield, to talk about a new project that's being constructed in the city.
Hi, Dwayne.
How are you doing?
Great, thanks.
So Jennifer, how long have you been with the City of Fairfield?
I have been with the City of Fairfield for just over 12 years now.
So you work in the Economic Development Department,
I do.
but you have a very specialized field. So could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. I work with economic development, but I handle real estate matters for the entire city. So I work with all the different departments on things like lease negotiations, acquisition and sale of properties, for various projects. If we need to expand a road, if we need to purchase a property for an economic development project, or even just simple things like easements for utility projects. I handle those.
Okay, so it seems like a wide variety of projects.
It is. It gives me an opportunity to work with all the different departments, which is nice.
Nice. So today we're here to talk about the Valley Strong Credit Union project, and that's being actually built on former city property.
Yes, it is.
Well, first of all, how does the city end up with property? Where does this property come from?
So this specific property came from a project that the city did several years back. It was the redesign of the North Texas Street off-ramp and Manuel Campos. We acquired this property using an eminent domain process needed so that we could revamp the way vehicles are currently getting on and off North Texas streets. So this is one of those properties that came from that.
So for this particular deal, the city council approved an initial letter of intent, and then we moved into a disposition development agreement that was drafted up. So is that a typical kind of process that the city goes through when we're trying to sell a piece of property?
Yeah, when city owns land that it does not need for a public purpose, for parks, a new city-owned building, or whatever the case may be, we declare it what's called surplus. Once that's declared surplus, we put it on the open market and start negotiating with potential buyers for that property. Letters of intent are something that we receive quite often for city-owned property. We can then take that letter of intent to City Council, let them kind of look over what a potential buyer or developer is looking to build on that property and determine whether or not that project is something that the city wants to see in that particular area. Does it provide a service to the residents in that area? Does it provide an economic benefit, jobs, sales tax revenue, or something new to market that the residents in the area want to see?
Okay, in this particular case, Valley Strong Credit Union, they bought this property, so they want to build a regional administrative office.
Correct.
And I think also they're going to have a branch there on the ground floor.
Yes.
So the benefits to this project are the city received, well, the purchase price for the property,
Correct.
but then, we're getting a great project out of it that's bringing local jobs.
Yes.
It seems like with the deals that we're looking at, those type of benefits are important to the city.
Yeah, it brings us something that's new. We don't have a regional financial institution project of this size in our city. We do anticipate it's going to bring several jobs, which is wonderful. It also provides something to the residents in the area. It'll have a full-size branch, and it'll also have a drive-up ATM, which this area does not currently have. So it's a lot of great benefits.
Right, and then there are also more choices for the residents. So
Yeah.
now we've got a credit union that has a greater presence in the area. So it must be exciting for you because, being there on the ground floor, now this project is being built, for you to be involved in a project and for the city itself from the very beginning when we're talking about it to getting the plans approved and the permits issued. Now they're under construction. Do you have an idea of when they estimate that the building will be completed?
I believe they're set to open in summer of 2024.
Wonderful. In this particular case, there was a larger piece of land that this property was located on. We sold them a portion of that land. So the rest of the land is still available.
Yes.
So how would someone that's interested in that property, how would they get in touch with the city? How could we further develop it on that property?
Sure. So yes, we do have a remaining 3.5 acres on Nelson Road that's available for purchase and development. We also have other sites throughout the city for commercial and residential development. For those that are interested, they just go to our website or they can contact our economic development office directly.
Well, wonderful. I think it's exciting, like we said, that here's a project that we were involved with, lots of other city departments were involved with. So it's not just economic development, but once a project goes through the approval process, you've got planning, you've got building inspectors, and now that the building's getting closer to being completed, now we're back in the project, kind of telling the community about all the benefits. So wanted to thank you for coming today, and I think this is an exciting project and also showcases, the great work that you do for the city. So
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
To view more programs like this, follow the City of Fairfield on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.